What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, so a Transformers Cyberworld clip dropped yesterday at the time of this recording. It was like a 30-second action scene between Optimus and Grimlock fighting in the forest. You got some interesting dialogue. Okay, first up, the accent, it's like a Russian sort of accent on Grimlock. I thought that was pretty cool. It was interesting, a different little take on the character. I'm cool with that. It's a nice little change for Grimlock. I dig it. His design looks great. He's probably one of the best Cyberworld designs of the show so far. Optimus, his voice is very good. Like, he's not really trying to imitate Peter Cullen like a lot of voice actors, but he's like doing his own thing that kind of sounds similar. It's like an homage, but different at the same time. It's not like the Cyberverse voice actor or the War for Cybertron Netflix series. He's kind of doing his own thing a little bit, which I do like. When they get a new voice actor for Optimus, that's what I like when some of these guys do that. That's why I like Gary Chalk. I'm drawing a blank on the dude that voiced him in RAD 2001. David K was great and animated, so hopefully this guy maybe sticks around, because I think he could become like the next maybe Gary Chalk for Optimus Prime for a few years. That would be kind of cool. You know, it was actually better than I expected, this clip. If this series is more in line with this and the quality that we're getting with this 30-second clip, because these episodes are going to be like 5 minutes or so, I think. It's a YouTube-only series. So my expectations really aren't high, especially with how they handled Earthspark, how they handled Cyberverse, RAD 2015. The last 3 cartoons have really been meh, with some cool aspects here and there. I think the best one out of the 3 so far has been Cyberverse, but even that kind of falls off in, at certain times. But, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic with this, because I don't want to like set myself up where I'm super hyped for the cartoon and then I start watching it and I'm like, what is this piece of dog? You know what? I just don't want to put myself in that position, because like when I first saw Earthspark, like the first season or so, I was hyped, and then the second season and third season I was like, hell no, this is garbage. And then Cyberverse, they started to get me in like season 2 and 3, and then it kind of like fell off for me. So, I don't know, I'm just hoping that this is something that is actually good semi-consistently. I'm not expecting everything to be good about the show or every episode to hit. That's virtually impossible with any series that's released. But if this can be at least decent, I would be okay with this. Especially since we have that Skybound series that's coming out at some point. I'm more excited for that, honestly. But the Energon cubes and the little details with the animation, that was a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect that, especially with how cheap this production seems to be and how it's only 5 minutes and it's a YouTube-only series. So I did like that aspect when you got, when they were landing punches, you see like Energon cubes flying like it's a video game or something. That was kind of cool. I did dig that visual representation there. So all in all, I think this was a pretty good clip. Nothing too insane either. I wouldn't like go crazy over this clip, but I wouldn't say it's bad either. I think this is pretty good, and it could be a good sign that this series is at least decent. But you guys, let me know down in the comments below, how do y'all feel about this Transformers Cyberworld clip of Optimus and Grimlock fighting? Why does everybody want to kill me? Or did he say fight me? I can't remember. But that was a good little line Optimus threw in there. Kind of gives you the kind of like plot idea of the story, where things are heading. Really seems like a battle royale type show, which is interesting. We don't really get that too often with Transformers. So the premise is cool. It's a little different. We just have to wait and see. It's all about the execution, But yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.